What is up, everyone, and welcome to episode 50 of the Party Chat podcast. As always, as for all these past 14 episodes, I am your host Squiggy, and as per every week, I am joined by Slazo and Laura. Hello.
Hey, we made it!
We made it to episode 50. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
That's a lovely, excited round of applause there. So yes, episode 50. Episode 50.
Did you ever think?
No.
No. Me neither.
I thought episode 10 was a push. Then we made it to episode 20, and it's like, maybe 25. And here we are.
It's because we made it to episode 20, and then I crashed and burned it in that episode, and then...
Yeah. And now we're at episode 50, where... Well, to be honest, I'm surprised we still managed to get everything up on time, to be fair. That's the thing I'm most shocked at. I'm quite impressed with myself, actually.
I felt like this was just all self-praise, because that's the thing you do,
No,
and then you were just like,
I'm more shocked that
I'm
I've
so
managed to
great.
be that organised to get it, make sure it's up every Wednesday at 9 AM.
Yeah.
Just throwing that one out there.
To be fair, but the three of us have managed to actually get together every weekend for 50 weeks is
Yeah.
enough.
I feel that so it seems like a very bad reflection. I'm just going to have to reflect on my life while we go through this podcast now, with sad eyes and sad music.
Wow, way to bring it down, Laura. Way to bring it.
You
I'm
you guys didn't even hear what was happening before the podcast. Like, we had big things planned, and she just went, no.
Put them down.
I'm not here to party. I'm here to podcast.
So why are you in the Party Chat podcast?
podcast.
I supply the chat, not the party.
Well, that's, yeah, let's not talk about that. So yes, so episode 50. This is the Party Chat podcast, brought to you every Wednesday by Retro Remastered. You can find us on iTunes and all other podcasting services, and we post at 9 AM at retroremastered.com, and from episode 50 onwards, we will now be on YouTube. youtube.com/some random numbers to our channel ID.
Beautiful.
It'll be in the link. It'll be in the description link.
Historic. When someone recreates timeline and writes a book about the Party Chat podcast and its historic legacy,
That is
this
your
will
job.
be a moment.
That's your job. So yeah, so we'll be on YouTube from this episode onwards.
Hi, YouTube.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hi YouTube, how you doing?
Please comment on the things below with nice things.
Yes,
Sorry
please-
that you've accidentally clicked on this video. There's some other videos down the side that were what you were looking for.
but open them in a new tab and pause them and listen to this, because why not?
Like, have this open while you do some work. I mean,
Yeah, we like
Or
your
don't do
friends.
any work. I mean, I support laziness. I'm just going against the general
there's
theme.
the uni student.
Yeah,
Whoops.
typical student. And if you're a student who's listening on YouTube, thanks for listening. But before we start, I may as well say thank you to everyone who has listened over the past 49 weeks. Yeah, thanks for the memories. Thanks for all the comments that you've not left, and thanks for reviews on iTunes that you've
Wow.
left. That's a little bit of salty thank you. But let's move straight on to the news like we have done for pretty much every week.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, yes,
Ignore
thank
these
you.
two's lack of enthusiasm. It does mean a lot.
No, it does. It
Oh,
does.
it
It's very-
does.
It's very appreciated.
Don't
Everyone who's-
yawn as you say that.
I'm just tired. I just want some gaming news.
Wow, way to
Give me the-
please the general public, Laura.
Give me the gaming news.
Okay, I'll give you the gaming news. The first one you won't care about. The 6 items on my list. The first one is that the Resident Evil 7 PC requirements have been revealed. Laura, it's not going to run on your computer.
I mean, I'm going to be
You've
honest.
still got the hamster in the ball. So
I'm struggling to get Sims 3 without crashing, I'm sure. Not even Sims 4, or
Sims
whatever
3,
we're on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we'll go,
But it's a little bit unsmooth with all the expansions. Carry on.
wow. So we'll go through the minimum specs. i5 4460 or AMD FX 6300, 8GB of RAM, a GTX 760 or a Radeon R7 260. Yeah, that's stuff. Recommended is a i7 processor, a 3770, 8GB of RAM, a GTX 960 or a Radeon R9 280X. So it's, to be honest, I think it's quite generous, those requirements, to be fair. I don't know if you like how much
Those are letters and numbers.
do they mean nothing to you?
I mean, all I know in my computer is it's got a decent graphics card, it's got future-proof RAM, and the processor is the only bit that lets it down in my one nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's only because it's like 3-4 years
well,
old.
Well, the AMD FX 6300 is, I think, 4 years old.
Oh, there you go.
So
Brilliant.
that's what I mean. So it's quite generous for that, and these obviously aren't anywhere near the new line of processors. The i7's quite I think that's a quite old processor as well. Maybe not old, but not.
I don't PC game. I don't.
Do you
know.
know? Oh well.
So what are you trying to suggest? That this game
I'm
isn't going to...
I'm trying to suggest like compared to.
I can run Overwatch. I can probably run this.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't need high specs to be fair, because obviously the 960 is quite old as well ish. So I think it's interesting because obviously it's a VR game as well. Remember.
I would rather play this in VR though. That is one of the games. I'd say, hey, if I really want to be scared to death, I'll probably be more terrified if it's all around me.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder if they've had to make it like this on the PC to support PlayStation VR on the PlayStation, like sort of not need as much power, or maybe they've had to do a lot of work to get it to do so much for such little power, so they can power the VR as well on PlayStation. As you assume they're just going to be a direct port of each other. You would assume anyway.
Yeah, I guess it does open up that sort of discussion, but then at the end of the day, if it came out and it was just really fun and really spooky, I don't really want to say... I want to say scary, but if it comes out and it's like...
There's no skeletons in Resident.
Yeah, if it delivers what it's meant to and is like back to the best of Resident Evil, I don't think people are going to care if it doesn't
Well,
work.
if either of you two have played the demo...
I did play the demo.
Oh, you did? Sorry, Laura.
Why are you picking on me?
Sorry, you did. You're fine. If the other person who said he was going to stream it and video it had played it...
Don't know who he is.
Is
he missing from the podcast this week?
To be fair, Squiggy, now you know it's like, not maybe the most powerfully graphical game or whatever. Maybe does that make you less scared?
No, more scared, because it means the darker bits will be more pixelated and darker. There'll be no light. Where's the light features? No, I just can't play it. I can't play it if my darkness is going to be pixelated. I'm sorry, but I have like a darkness limit, and
I'm still on the fence for Resi 7. I enjoyed the demo, but like it didn't really scare me much. In fact, no, it didn't scare me at all.
I might play it then. I'm still hiding on the other side of the fence. So
it depends what kind of spook. I know we discussed this before, so I won't go into it, but it depends what kind of spooks you're into. Like, it wasn't the kind that I find scary, but I think it was the kind you find scary, Laura. So
jump scares. I hate jump scares and the teasing of something that happens, because something not happening tends to terrify me more. It's actually a miracle how I'm able to walk down the street without just jumping.
Yeah, you're terrified by potential, whereas I'm terrified by actual terrifying things. So
when actually happens, I don't react. I don't react.
See, I don't actually know what I'm scared of then, because what would you class as terrifying, Slazo?
Well, it was like, you remember when we were all, like, when Bloodborne came out and I encountered the first boss and was screaming like a girl for like the minute.
No,
when it jumped.
No, but that wasn't scary to me.
Yeah, but to me, it was like, that's an actual big hulking threat.
Yeah,
can,
he
like,
screamed
wipe
at
out
it.
most of your health.
Whereas in the journey, you say we were walking up and I'm like, oh, there's going to be a boss soon. There's going to be a boss soon. That's when I'm more terrified. When I see the boss, I'm like, good, I know where it is. I can keep my eye on that pesky fella.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm just not scared then. Maybe I should play it.
Yeah,
maybe I should. Anyway, next news story. Call of Duty 3 is now backwards compatible on the Xbox One, so you can play that. Call of Duty 3 was the series' final World War II game before Modern Warfare moved everything forward a little bit, and I believe that Call of Duty 2 was brought over last month, I think. So now Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 3 are there. Call of Duty 4 will be out in November, remastered. So
I hate to break this to you, wasn't World at War World War 2?
Was it?
I swear it was.
I don't know.
That's the one I hated.
No, it wasn't. It was Vietnam.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, it was.
Yeah, I've got this. 50 episodes in. I've got this.
I like Call of Duty 3. I don't care what you people say.
You're the only one.
I don't care. I liked it.
I didn't play it, but there's a reason the franchise was irrelevant until 4.
No, it was I'm not saying like it was amazing, but I don't think it was unplayable or bad.
It was a Medal of Honor tier, and
I mean, it had an alright campaign. It had an alright campaign that I could play through and just, and come away like, oh, cool, that was alright. It's not like it was like, whoosh, I get that, but I don't think it's a bad thing that it's on backwards compatibility or...
I don't... No, okay, it's not a bad thing. I don't care. It's cool for people who love it. I'm not one.
I thought it had a hard time following Call of Duty 2, because I really like Call of Duty 2. I really liked its veteran mode. And Call of Duty 3 not so much.
Call of Duty 3 just became a grenade fest. That's all I remember from Call of Duty 3. Hiding behind cover, tossing grenades back every 2 minutes.
Call of Duty 4 as well.
Yeah. Call of Duty 3 was worse. Trust me, it was worse.
I cannot believe that's
No,
possible.
no, trust me, it was worse. Trust me. I have nightmares about grenades flying over like walls that I'm behind and stuff like that. You know how Laura's like walking down the street scared of something happening? I'm scared of a grenade appearing, and then another one, and then another one, then another one.
I mean, that seems actually like a genuine fear for you
That
to
is
walk
that should
down
be
the
a
street.
fear. Yeah.
Actually, if
Yeah.
that happened to you, Squiggy, call for help.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
literally,
if I was
that
in
should
like
be happening.
Syria or something,
You
but
say call for help. If a grenade rolls next to you, don't just run. Just
Generally,
run.
anywhere, Squiggy, doesn't matter the location. Generally, they are a thing to run from.
no, I meant in Syria you'd probably be expecting it a bit more.
I still don't think you're expecting it. I don't think no one expects it wherever they are in the world, unless they're like on a battlefield and there's like a battle going on or a war. Then sure, maybe. But I don't think people will just go walking down the average street of anywhere going, "Huh, a grenade." La 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 la. Just like Call of Duty 3.
I was gonna say, just
Call of Duty
look, a
3.
grenade. Called it. Boom.
Goodbye.
Yeah. It's like, Squiggy, I know games may have like filtered your sense, but this is something you should just know. Grenade, run. In real life, there is no grenade warning like there always was in Call of Duty 3.
That's the problem.
There was always the warnings were more annoying than the grenades in Call of Duty 3 if we're going there. You know, the whole, there's one that, of course there is. I hate them.
The worst part was, right, in Call of Duty 3, I remember one came over, I threw it back. While I was throwing that one back, another one landed next to me. I didn't get the chance to throw it back. And then as I was died, it was like, the grenade indicator, it indicates the grenade is next to you. You can throw it back by pressing the right bumper. I was like, I just did that to the last grenade, and you threw another one at me at the same point. What am I supposed to do? And chill.
It's alright, you don't have to play it, just because it's on backwards
Don't
compatibility.
worry, I am not playing it. Anyway, next news item. The Oculus Rift controllers, the Oculus Touch, are going to cost £190 in the UK, apparently. So Game put up some pre-order stuff for them, like some banners and stuff in some of the stores, and they are £189.99 for Oculus Touch.
What on earth does this controller do?
Controls it. Basically it's hard to sort of imagine. I don't actually know what it does, but I think it basically, do you know how you control games with like an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller with the PlayStation VR headset on? The Oculus Touch controllers are a bit like the PlayStation Move, I think, but they've got proper control sticks on them as well. So basically, it's like
£190 for a Wiimote.
It's not a
Wiimote. It's more of the nunchuck, to be fair.
It's got like it's like a complete circle, is it not?
You've got your hand grips. I'm doing this like no one can see what I'm doing. You've got your hand grips. You've got two thumbsticks, which obviously your thumbs will rest on. You've got a couple of face buttons, and I think you've got speakers in them as well. So I'm assuming it's motion sensor, and it's got the joysticks and some buttons. Basically, imagine they've cut the PlayStation 4 controller in half, and that's what probably it'll feel like in your hand.
This is I've just been linked it. This looks like a pair of cymbals gone wrong.
Isn't this still making it a comparable price when you put it all together? Like, so it's not.
If you put the price of Oculus and the controller based on this price, it comes to £739, and the HTC Vive is going to cost £759, which comes with an Xbox One controller, I think.
Why the F would you not buy the Vive? Just Christ.
To be fair, at that price, you can buy a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR.
Yeah, but the Vive's better.
No, but I'm saying if you wanted to get...
I feel Slazo has a preference.
I know what you mean, Slazo, but if you had the choice of like spending that on just one thing or getting a PlayStation as well for the same price, you'd be like, I could get a PlayStation and PlayStation VR.
And that
but
means
if I'm buying the Vive, that means I probably am buying it for PC. That's going to have a bigger selection of VR tech. If only because you can just go to random guys' websites and go, oh, you've made a VR game.
Yeah.
Is this not coming down to how serious you are about VR, though? Because the PlayStation obviously offers
but
a
the point is,
VR
if I'm going to
option.
drop like a lot of money on VR, why would I go casual?
Ooh. He's using the C word.
Ooh.
The C word.
Filthy casual.
I don't mean it in that way, but you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when you're at the £500 plus mark, this is a serious investment.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. It's just that those prices seem really expensive. Like, I don't know, it's one of those things where I thought £350 expensive for PlayStation VR.
But it is.
So, yeah, but then if your HTC Vive's going to be $759, Oculus is going to come to $739 with the controller. Obviously, you don't need the controller, but you probably might for some games later on. It's like...
Basically,
really
kids,
expensive.
wait till next year when they'll have gone down in price a bit.
And there'll be some games out for them.
Yep.
Yeah. So, next news item. Blizzard is getting rid of the Battle.net name. So, Battle.net launched in 1996, I believe, when Diablo first launched. And it's now obviously the thing that Blizzard used to launch.
The thing I can see on my desktop right here.
Yeah, it's the thing that Blizzard used to launch, like your Overwatch, your World of Warcraft, Diablo, Heroes of the Storm, and stuff like that. Basically, nothing's going to change for the players. It's just going to be without the Battle.net name.
That seems weird when you've got an established brand of 20 years.
Well, I think they're going to just basically put, like, just Blizzard in front of it instead.
Yeah, that's the thing, this Blizzard launcher, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Battle.net is a kind of cool
Yeah.
sounding thing.
Yeah. I get what you mean, but I think, didn't Blizzard already start doing it with... Is it the streaming thing you can do on Battle.net? Isn't it called Blizzard Streaming or something like
I've
that?
never even looked at the stream service, I must admit.
I'm going to have a quick check while I've got it. I've got it open. I don't want to press it in case I start streaming.
Now live on our Retro Remastered Twitch channel.
Is us recording the podcast with Battle.net open.
Oh, man.
No, I can't see it on there, but I think it's apparently called Blizzard Streaming. And I think there's a Blizzard voice chat called Blizzard Voice as well.
So what's this going to be? Blizzard Game?
Well,
Blizzard
that's what
launch?
I'm not sure. I'd love to know what it's going to be called. I don't think they've actually...
Blizzard, look at the money you've spent.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
just the way you
No.
said it. It was like, oh, okay.
Blizzard makes you feel bad.
I mean, I don't know. I think they make a lot of people feel good. So.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
think,
true.
yeah, they're always contending for best company for a reason.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's no name for it yet. I don't think. So it might just be the Blizzard app, which then have
Blizzard app.
No, it might just be just called Blizzard, and then from there you launch all the different things from it. It's not going to be called the Blizzard
I'm just
app.
going to see who's on Blizzard. Don't mind me.
Yeah, who's in the snow? But it's a bit weird.
I think they are just causing it Blizzard.
It might be because then you'll have like Blizzard Games, Blizzard Streaming, Blizzard Voice, Blizzards, Blizzard Snowfall. I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. Obviously, we'll probably talk about that later on when there's a name for it. And probably
I look
criticise
forward
the
to
name.
in 6
Yeah.
months when they change
Yeah.
it back to Battle.
Yeah.
I think they are just getting Blizzard whatever, just so you always remember who it is. Always remember. Repetition,
Remember who
repetition,
you
repetition.
So, yeah, anyway, we'll move away from that straight away to the next news item. So, DICE have revealed all the Battlefield 1 launch maps and game modes. So, there are going to be 10... Well, there's going to be 9 maps at launch, and then 1 released free in December, and there's going to be 6 Battlefield 1 game modes. One of them's called War Pigeons, which I found quite funny. It's basically...
Hello, pigeons.
It's called Capture the Pigeon. It's basically a Capture the Pigeon. Not
The game.
Not Catch the Pigeon. Not the thing
Oh.
with Dastardly and Muttley. Sorry.
You had me like in the sales pitch there, and then just let me go. Bit like a pigeon gets let free fly. Sorry, I don't know where I was
So
going with that.
apparently, in the mode called War Pigeons, both teams have to capture a pigeon and carry it to a safe location. Once you get it there, you let it go. Don't start singing, and it will call in an artillery strike on your enemy.
Right.
Okay.
I don't get the point of that, but whatever. It sounds weird.
I'm just getting
It's a thing.
flashbacks to that game from E3 where all the birds were
Oh.
chasing each other.
Eagle Flight. Is that the VR game?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought about that. That's the one that put me off VR.
Just
Yeah.
imagining, just
Yeah.
them all in little pigeons in army gear.
I'll
Just make a catch the pigeon game. There you go.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
on,
that
Slazo.
was sell.
Make the catch a pigeon game. That's your job.
Okay, give me the money to license it off Hanna-Barbera.
Laura, it's your job. I just do the podcast.
I I'll make some calls.
Shall we go through? We'll go through the map. We'll go through the maps. I'll find the link to describe them all, and hope this isn't autoplay. Hope this is an autoplay video. No, it hasn't. That's good. So the first one is called Ballroom Blitz. During the final offensives along the Muezi River in 1980, and here, fierce fighting and trench lines is quickly replaced by the untouched beauty beyond it all. A massive French chateau, previously home to officers beyond the rear lines.
Yeah, I feel like you've just got... It's the sales pitch of each map, and it doesn't tell you anything about each map other than the vibe.
Yeah.
This map has a river.
Well, actually,
That's what I got from that.
The next one's got a forest. It's called the Argonne Forest.
Ah, forest.
Then there's an
They're ripping off cards.
Then there's a FAO fortress. FAO fortress.
Well, there's a fortress. Got that.
There's a Suez.
Right.
There's a map called the Suez.
Oh, Suez map.
Yeah.
No,
no,
Suez.
Suez, as in the canal.
Oh, Suez. Oh, okay. So a canal, not a river.
St.
It's got a football
Quentin.
player.
St. Quentin Scar.
That doesn't really help me. That's actually vague. That's vague.
Which when I click on it doesn't actually load. It's just a battlefield in Germany.
Got it.
Battlefield in Germany. What else have
Cool.
we got? We've got the desert one from the beta. We've got a Greek one. We've got something with some things. Those flying not spaceships. What
It's
are they
getting more vague.
What are they called? Not spaceships. Zeppelins. That's the one.
Spaceships.
I couldn't remember what they're called. Come on. And finally, we're at the end. We're at the end. We're at the end. Empire's Edge, which looks beautiful from the one picture that I've seen of it.
Oh, nice. The Empire State Building.
No, it's on the Adriatic coast. A fierce
trenches?
struggle for land and life is taking
D-Day?
place. No, it's something to do with Italy.
Oh.
And then the free one is the Battle of the Selle. I don't know what the Battle of the Selle is. I've heard of the Battle of the Somme. But no, the Battle of the Selle, that's free in December. I'm getting Battlefield on launch. I don't know. Did you still play the beta at all?
No.
I played it with you, so thanks.
Awkward. Did you enjoy the beta, Laura? That's what I meant to ask.
It was alright, but I didn't convince me to buy it or anything.
I really enjoyed the beta. I thought it was pretty good. We'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes out, if I get bored of it or not. Because I got bored of Battlefield 4 quite
My
quickly.
problem with Battlefield is it takes itself too seriously, so I just get bored of it. So it's like, oh, here's tickets, and I gotta hunker down and do things legit. No, it's like, nah, I'm a filthy guy who loves to run around with a gun.
It's weird though, because I used to love Battlefield 2 on the PC. That used to be one of my favourite games to play. I used to play it all the time, and then I never used to play COD, and then I started playing COD and never played Battlefield.
You're a strange boy.
Yeah, Battlefield 2
Unloyal.
and Battlefield 2142. They were the two. They were my big dogs back in the day on PC. Moving on. We finally made it to the end of our news, which finishes with the Games with Gold lineup for October.
Ooh.
Woo, exactly. So, you get Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings, which is free during the entire month of October. The Escapists is free from 16th of October to the 15th of November. And then on the 360 you get MX versus ATV Reflex. And then you can get I Am Alive for the second half of October. And you can play both of them on your Xbox One.
I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't sound like, apart from I Am Alive, this doesn't sound like a banner month. So.
No. Well, last month was decent, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Escapists is supposed to be a good game from what a lot of people seem happy for that.
It's an alright indie game.
It's if you like that
lots of those.
sort of game, then, you know, you sort it here.
I suppose in theory, though, they're probably not putting out good games this month because Gears of War 4 launches in October. So they'll be like, we don't need to give them anything good. They've got Gears of War 4 coming.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like it's sort of like, there we won't bother because
That'll pay for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we don't need to put good games out this month. Everyone will be buying Gears of War 4. That's what everyone buys an Xbox for.
I mean, it's not true.
It's exactly.
Because that launch trailer for Gears of War was certainly
That did look
convincing. Yeah, so maybe it's a good time for a weaker gold lineup than normal.
And then everyone will play it. And Forza Horizon's just come out as well, so...
Yeah, it's a big game for the... Like, if you're going to do a weak lineup at any time in the year, maybe when your big releases come out so that people kind of don't... Oh,
yeah, but then
kind
they'll
of
have to...
softens it.
Yeah, they can probably get away with probably October, November being poor. Then maybe December and January will be decent.
Yeah, that's would make great sense, and it probably does work out like that. But I haven't paid that much attention to notice.
Yeah, I've not paid attention, but
I always go month to month and just like, oh, that's cool.
yeah, that's
Oh,
bad.
that's cool.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So anyway, the game's coming out this week to finish off a little roundup. Forza Horizon 3, the Peasant Edition, comes
Woo!
out. Last week we said that Forza Horizon the Ultimate Edition came out. That was the expensive edition where you got to play it, well, a week early.
Early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the non-expensive edition, and you have to play it on the 29th, I believe. So it comes out tomorrow. If you listen to this, the date's gone up. FIFA 17 also comes out this week.
Also on the 29th.
Who plays that though?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't wait.
Well,
Make an interesting Ultimate Team for once.
yeah. Well, I've got the access trial. I've been playing a
So
bit
have
of
I.
it.
I played it this morning.
How did you find it?
I liked it. I've never won so easily.
Oh my god, I don't want to play FIFA 17. I don't want to play FIFA 17.
This is because I know you were having trouble winning, but
No, I
I'm
wasn't
now
having trouble winning. I was having trouble
or
scoring.
scoring or whatever. But I played it and I couldn't stop scoring. In that, you start the EA Access trial with the FA Cup final.
No.
Okay, well when I booted up, it put me in the FA
I
Cup
went
final.
straight into Ultimate Team.
Oh, it went Chelsea, Man U, or whatever, and I scored 4 goals with Cesc Fabregas. Maybe I can only score 6, but then I did a few games of Ultimate Team and comfortable wins. I had to turn the.
What difficulty are you playing on, Laura?
I did expert or whatever.
Expert, there's no expert.
No, as in when it does it. When you're going through and it loads your profile, like, are you a beginner with games, and then it puts you
Yeah.
on the difficulty. Yeah, I was on expert with video games, so I don't know what the actual difficulty is, but it was kind of easy.
Amateur.
We'll have to turn it up.
Amateur.
No, amateurs for the beginner
No,
ones.
just
I
put you on amateur, Laura. I'm positive.
No, I feel like you want to say that to make yourself feel better, but
yeah,
I was
I do.
discussing it with someone else.
When you're having problems scoring goals in PES as well?
I was, and now I've found the knack for that one.
Ah, is it getting the ball in the net?
Yeah, surprisingly, if you hit the ball hard enough, it goes past the keeper and into the goal.
Oh,
I don't know. I
that's
think it's because I've
slave, though.
played. I don't want to start like a debate about PES against FIFA, but I think because I've played a lot more PES this year than FIFA already, that FIFA's beginning to annoy me already because of how slow it is compared to PES. Maybe if I play more FIFA, I'll get into it a bit more, but I prefer PES a little bit more. It's slower than last year, but it's still a little bit quicker than FIFA is. Like, FIFA is like snail's pace, like Laura thinking pace, so that's probably why she's scoring so many goals.
Wow, nice. I like how you try to insult me, but the fact of the matter is I can win at FIFA and you can't.
Yeah. Next game coming out is XCOM 2. Is that the console one, Slazo?
Consoles, so
Consoles.
PS4 and Xbox.
Cool. And that finishes our news and game release roundup. Before we get into the topic,
just breathe over it.
Oh, it's out! You're welcome.
Out. That's it.
Do you wanna talk- do you wanna talk about it,
I've
Slater?
not actually played an XCOM game, so...
XCOM is one of those series that I have it from PS Plus and Xbox Live Gold at this point, and I'm meant to be like, oh, play it, it sounds really fun, I really like the idea behind it, still haven't played
it
it.
gets really good reviews, but I've never played it either. So that's why I'm like quickly, we'll just go over that one. Unless anyone wants to add anything about it.
No, I want to play it, and I will try. I don't want to play 2, but I need to play the others first, or at least see if I like it.
I'll play it one day, but I'm not going to lie, with my backlog, that day might be a way away.
Yeah, when XCOM 4's out. Yeah.
4. Ooh, you're being optimistic.
Well, it could be a while. Anyway, before we move on to our topic of the week, we'll go for some plugs. Who's got some plugs?
Like hair plugs, because that I haven't.
If you want to go for hair plugs, Laura.
In terms of plugs, I mean, I've still got a nice revisited of E4-1, a nice revisited of Grim Fandango. I liked my revisited of Grim Fandango. I kind of, mainly because I've always thought it'd be one of the, it's proof that it was one of those games that I thought I'd never get round to playing at this point, and I did.
It's a good game. It's a very good
Yeah,
game.
it is. It has a few frustrating features, just like you'll get frustrated with FIFA. I got a bit frustrated with the old Fandango. I don't know why I'm still referring to it like a dance.
Could you do the Fandango?
The grim kind, yes, not the real one. But yeah, they're my plugs. So there's some more articles coming because I've been pouring some hours into Batman. Yeah, and I'll probably be something from FIFA coming out after it launches, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plugs.
I've got PES review up. Have a read of that. I give it a very good score. I really enjoyed PES. I've got there's a little Pez montage in there of some of my goals when I eventually managed to find the back of the net. Some of the goals are terrible. A couple of them are decent. So watch it. It's only 2 minutes long. 2 minutes of your life. You can get that back. Maybe. Not by playing FIFA. And my F1 videos, it'll be back. I had a problem with my Xbox, which was well publicised if you follow me on Twitter. So I've got an Xbox back. I've made a couple more videos. I don't really want to show you the next one after. There's one left to go up. I believe, is that right?
Yeah, there is episode 5 to go
race
up.
5
and
is
then
to go up, and I have recorded race 6 and race 7. Race 6 is an absolute disaster, and I apologise if you have to watch that. I think I apologise in the video about 20 times because of how bad it was. But yeah, watch it. Watch how to not drive an F1 car. Have I got anything else, Laura? Help me out here.
You do not.
I don't, no. There will be some Destiny. There'll be a Destiny video going up of the first 15 minutes of Rise of Iron at some point, where I'll probably commentate over it and give abuse to some of the characters, and probably myself for dying many times. Slazo, what you got?
Yes, got things, totally. I've pretty much just working on the same things I've been working on for a while the impending anime season is going to immediately distract me. That's my excuse. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, I have been playing Destiny Rise of Iron, so maybe you'll get a Rise of Iron article up. I mean, I know a couple of us have, so maybe a collaborative piece at some point, but I ain't gonna there's stuff I would like to be up by the time this podcast airs, but life is not letting me at the moment, so...
Well, you sort life out. And
trying really hard.
And then we'll get some from you. But anyway...
It turned a bit depressing.
Yeah, well anyway, you don't have some stuff to plug, but you do have the topic of the week, which is next. And since it is our 50th episode, we thought, why don't we settle the grudge between me and Laura with Slazo's ever-popular and loved by me and Laura games quiz. So
Absolutely
Slazo,
hate you, Slazo.
take it away. Take it away,
We've
bro.
been going up to this for months and months, and now here we finally are.
Finally
the
here.
quiz, Laura versus Squiggy 3, for all the beans in the can.
Thrice in a lifetime.
The joke is on us because there's no beans in the can.
The joke is on us because we're probably not going to get many right.
I know.
If you've listened to these in the past, you'll know I ask each of them 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right wins. But as this is the deciding match, I've decided to up the stakes a little bit. Now both Squiggy and Laura can choose to either have a home or an away question. Home questions are worth 1 point and are on a game they put in our top 50. Or they can go for an away question worth double at 2 points.
I really wish
But
I
it's-
put Saints Row in there because I tend to put games in there sometimes that I respect but don't like, so this seems really unfair on my point.
Hey,
I regret it.
games that I've played.
All the questions are very deliberately they're for people who've played the game. So as long
Awesome,
as you've played
great.
the game,
Awesome! That's totally not true about some of them. Crap.
Laura.
No, I've actually, we worked out last week that I've played the most of the top 50 games.
Oh,
Yes,
well, no pressure then.
That
But
is.
I had a lot of them I played when they first come out, or ages and ages ago.
Yeah, no pressure.
Right.
Oh.
Well,
The
seeing as
character's
you're...
Tracer in Overwatch.
Great. Notice how Overwatch isn't in the top 50.
Damn.
So,
Wish I'd put that in.
well, Laura, seeing as you have played the most top 50 games, we'll start with you. Do you want a home or an away question to start?
Let's go. You go big, and if it all backfires, then you go home. So I'm going to go away first.
Away. Okay, so this one is on World of Warcraft.
Oh,
which Darren in the top
Like,
50.
I've not played 3 games, right? In that it's 3, and the one away question is one I have. That's just bull. This is rigged.
Good luck, Laura.
Man, it's like I recorded that conversation when we had it. So,
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's all fit.
okay, none of the questions are particularly hard, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, you said that last.
If you played the game.
Yeah. So, Laura, put these World of Warcraft expansions in the correct release order.
I know this. Oh yes. Oh, I can do this. I can...
Legion, Cataclysm, the Burning Crusade, and Warlords of Draenor.
Right. The Burning Crusade was definitely first. I
Right?
think. I say that, and I'm like, it was. Yeah.
Was
right.
it? Okay.
Yeah. Burning Crusade is first. What was my other options?
Legion, Cataclysm, Burning Crusade, Warlords of Draenor.
Right, Legion was last.
And
Drainer was before that. So Crusade was first. What was the other one you even said?
Legion, Cataclysm, Crusade, Drainer.
Legion, Crusade, Cataclysm. So no, it must be Crusade, Catalysm, Drainer, Legion.
That your final answer?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So 2 points to Laura.
That's right. Well done, Laura.
I only knew the last two because we've been covering like the E3 and all the events since then. I've actually paid attention when that stuff has happened and read the articles. And I knew Crusade was first because I remember. I remember Darren or Mike, and I just didn't know the one in the middle. So I was just like, they may have played that too, but I have no clue.
Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Drainer, Legion.
Cataclysm to me could have been a made-up
Anywhere.
expansion pack. It could have been anything.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Wish I'd gone first now. I would have gone that. I would have got that as well.
Would have got away.
You've got different questions, so.
You could have.
Okay,
I assumed you put it in, but Darren was here to put World of Warcraft in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm just going to text him to make sure while you're answering.
Okay.
So Laura takes a 2-0 lead. Squiggy, for your first question, home or away?
I'm going to have to match Laura, I think. I'm going to have to go away.
You're going away.
Yeah, see you later.
So this question is on Super Mario Galaxy, which I nominated
God.
for the top 50.
Oh,
So the question is, which of the following isn't a level in Super Mario Galaxy? So is not
Is
a
not.
level.
Okay.
Okay, so one of these is fake.
Okay.
Ghostly Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Dune Galaxy, Thwomp Stomp Galaxy, Bubble Breeze Galaxy.
Which of them is
One
not?
of those is a fake.
I think I can rule out the last one you said, the bubbly one.
Bubble Breeze.
Yeah. What were the other three?
Ghostly Galaxy, Dusty Dune Galaxy, Thwomp Stomp Galaxy.
I'm going Ghostly Galaxy.
Ghostly Galaxy. Final
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Ah, well.
It was Thwomp Stomp
Was it?
Galaxy. I made
not-
that one up.
I'm not going to
You
lie
could
to
be a
you.
Mario level designer, Slazo.
I'm not going to lie to you, Squiggy. Never been so happy that was your question because I was with you on the list. I literally feel Slazo should work for Nintendo.
That was a decent one, to be fair. I thought Ghostly Galaxy was just too plain and basic.
So did I. That's why I put it in.
Yeah, I thought it was really cheesy.
Oh, these are really easy.
He wasn't going to pick
They're
like
easy if you play
the
them.
obvious name, like Castle 1. Or I don't know why that would be a level. Castle.
Bowser's Big Boom.
Uh,
So, one question down, Laura 2-0 lead.
Right, I see. This is the difficult question now. Just the home and away.
Home or away for your second
Do
question.
I risk it for a biscuit?
Well, think
Or do I
about
just
if you risk it and get it right, I've got to win 2 questions without you getting any.
But are you are you pointing me towards away because you're fearing the home?
No, I'm pointing you towards the way because it basically means if I don't get the next one right, you've pretty much won.
I'm gonna go away. I think it's all mind games on Squiggy's part, but I'm gonna go
Away.
away.
Okay. Actually, this one's fairly easy for an away, so you're probably alright.
Oh, for God's sake. Laurie, you
This
should've
is
gone
on-
home.
This is on Halo 2, which Squiggy nominated.
Oh, for God's sake! You know I didn't pay attention. It's better not be about the campaign. I hate Halo games. Ugh.
Laura, what is the name of the flood superorganism you first meet in Halo 2?
I've played it. It makes it worse because I've played it. I have no
If it
idea.
helps, Laura, I nominated and I don't have a clue.
I would have gone flood. I'm just gonna call it Floody.
Corporal Flood.
I did.
Lieutenant Floodster.
No,
Solid
Floodmeister is not the correct answer.
Around-
No, you won't get any
Around-
points. Do you know, Squiggy?
What was the question, sorry?
The flood superorganism, essentially the final boss of Halo 2.
The Flood Man?
He's the Flood Man. Flood.
It was the Grave,
It was what?
Grave Mind.
Okay.
He was big final bad of Halo 2.
Yeah,
Cool.
remember I nominated for this multiplayer, not the single player. Remember that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate you for it now. I wish I'd voted no. You voted no on that shitty Halo.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Squiggy,
go home.
away. You're gonna go home?
I'm gonna go home. Get a point on the board, hopefully.
Okay, so this question is on Star Fox 64,
Oh, bloody
which you
hell.
nominated.
Aw.
Yeah.
Squiggy, name a member of the Star Wolf team besides Wolf.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna go Star Fox team. You could hear the anticipation.
I was like, Peppy,
Wolf,
Slippy, Falco, and then it's like
Falco, yeah, no. Star Wolf team,
Star Wars,
not Wolf.
apart from
I'll
Wolf.
accept any of the others.
I reckon Floodster was in this, Squiggy.
What was the name of the final boss from Halo 2?
Ted Floodster.
Brave Mind is not the answer.
Damn.
I'll just tell you now.
Well, was the one called Salty? Because I had Peppy, so Salty. I actually couldn't name.
Salty, the life arch enemies that always battle each other. Peppery and
I actually couldn't name. I couldn't name them.
I actually full on loved the idea that it was called Salty.
Salty is wrong.
Ah.
No, it's not. Laura, do you know any of them?
What, the Wolfgang?
Yeah.
No, I only knew the Wolfgang.
No, Laura, not the Wolf Pack. This isn't that podcast.
It was it Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hope. No, I honestly can't remember. I only remember Wolf.
I remember
to be
what
fair.
they look like, kind of.
But
But
I say, like, now that I'm looking at this, these guys have awfully normal names. Like, one of them was Leon. There was an Andrew in the team,
wow,
and Pigma was the other one.
I remember Pigma.
Yeah. I would have also, because I'm accepted Panther, who wasn't in Star Fox 64, but was added later. In,
well.
like, the DS one, I think.
Oh well, so it's still 2-0.
So, it's still 2-0. 2 questions down. Laura, still 2-0 up as you go into your third question.
You've got to go away, Laura. Got to go away.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go home.
You're going to go home. Okay.
Home
this
is where
question-
it hides.
Ah, well, home is where the Wild West is this time because it's a question on Red Dead Redemption.
Well, that's not Saints Row. I mean, Saints Row ain't in the top 50,
Saints
but
Row is quiz.
I was
Just-
praying that I secretly entered it when you weren't
I
looking.
wish I knew this top 50 was going to be based on games, and I would have like maybe voted a bit differently for some of them.
I mean, like I said, I voted like games that are really, amazing and everything, and I have played a lot of them, as said. But if I was to know a game off the back of my hand, it would be like Saints Row, Mafia 2, or not Red Dead.
Don't worry, we're validating our top 50 with every question. It's fine.
Okay.
So far,
I really
So-
did like
only World
did
of
like
Warcraft
Red Dead.
belongs in there.
I might be all right.
So, Laura, what was Red Dead Redemption's equivalent of bullet time called?
Did I?
Correct.
Thanks. Cool. Shocked.
Wow, I was expecting a bit more than that, but okay.
Like I said, if you played the game, it's easy. If you haven't, you'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah. Was it Jedi?
Red Eye.
Oh.
I see you get confused. Red Dead Redemption, Red Eye.
Oh.
Oh.
I would have probably gone with Jedi.
So
I went
Laura goes 3-0 up.
I'm gonna have to.
Squiggy,
I'm gonna have
your
to go.
third question.
I'm gonna have to go away to try and catch up.
Going away.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have to.
Right. Well, this game... Oh, man, you've not even played this game. So this is on...
Can I go home?
Games at home, so
So this question is on a game that Squiggy and 4 other people have never played in the entire population of humanity, because it's on Minecraft.
Okay.
Squiggy, what's the name of the alternate dimension in Minecraft that strongly resembles hell? It's the one players use to skip across the map, essentially.
What?
Basically, in Minecraft, you can go to another dimension, which is pretty much hell, but it's not called hell. What's it called?
At the minute, it's wherever you are. Why couldn't you ask us like, what's the name of the thing that begins with a C and it's a creeper? I would have known that one.
what?
What's the name of a creeper? Creeper? Oh, well done. You got it.
So-
Brilliant.
It's like hell, but it's not called hell, and it's where people go.
Yes. I mean, it's how essentially you can build a portal there. I mean, if you build a portal in that world, it's like going 8. a meter in that world is equivalent to 8 meters in the real world, so it's like that. It's how people get across maps.
I don't know. Middlesbrough?
That's it, insult the host. That's going to work out for you. Alright, mate.
I don't care right now. I'm admitting defeat already.
No, funnily enough, it's not Middlesbrough.
Sorry,
Man,
anyone from Middlesbrough, by the way. I am sorry.
I'll be sure to pass that on to each and every one of them. So, the Never was the answer I was looking for.
Close.
I mean,
So, Laura, your fourth question.
I'm going, oh.
But it's your choice.
How many questions are left each?
2.
There's 5 questions total, so 2 each left.
If you go away and get it right, you've won.
Yes.
Yeah, but if I go home, then you can only equal me.
But if you go home and get it wrong...
No, I'll go home. I'm confident. I'm going home.
Okay. So
I might go, yeah.
we're jumping all the way through to the game that was nominated, not last week, sorry, 2 weeks ago, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, bollocks off.
Nice.
Oh.
Sorry, Laura, you say you don't like that game after
I
my...
do like that game, but I don't. It's been so like that's one of the ones I haven't played in like yonks.
Man, good thing this isn't a hardcore...
I hope it's gonna be like, what character did it introduce for the first time or something? That's what I'm praying.
Nah, because you see, I've already asked in previous quiz what Tails' real name was, so bad luck.
Yeah, and I can't remember what it is
Miles
now.
Tails Prower.
Exactly.
Boom. Do I get a bonus point?
No.
Wish I didn't answer it then.
So, Laura,
Okay.
which of the following is not a zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Oh,
Okay.
you're so
So is
good
it-
at making up names.
I am, so... Well, I'm looking at this and even I don't know until I see my answer now. And I only wrote this quiz like 3 hours ago.
Oh,
So-
God.
Is it Hilltop Zone, Night Palace Zone, or Oil Ocean Zone? One of those is a fake.
I want to say the first one was definitely in the zone. But I think... What was the second and third?
Night Palace Zone, Oil Ocean Zone.
They're both shitty names, by the way. I'm looking at you, Sega, and Slazo. Or unless the first one was Slazo, and I'm going to... I'm gonna go Night Palace because I want to say there's something to do with oil in a Sonic game. But I don't. That sounds
Oil.
really
They had a strong message on Syria all those years ago.
I swear there was like an oil tower or an oil rig in the background of a level. I don't know if that was true though. I'm gonna go with the Night Palace, but then there could have been a night. Oh, for God's sake, Night Palace. Fuck,
Japan
fudge. Mhm.
Well remembered. It is Night Palace was the
Oh,
fake.
thank fuck.
Good guess.
So
Well, I just had a vague memory that there was one that was called Oil something, and I remember thinking,
You didn't get that far in the game. Don't lie, Laura.
I researched when I went to put it in the top 50 2 weeks ago, and it just rang a bell.
Fair.
so Laura now has 4 points. The Squeeze
Well,
0.
I'm gonna have to
Two-
go. I'm gonna have to go away.
Yep.
Literally, I might have to go away if this ends really badly.
So glad you picked this one, Squiggy.
I'm not.
Squiggy, your away question is on a game I nominated. Sorry, not me. No, sorry, this wasn't me. I forgot. No, this was Mike's one and only nomination.
Persona 4.
Persona 4 Golden.
Oh, God.
Squiggy, to stay in the game. In what order do you save these characters?
Oh,
in
I don't
Persona
know. This is spoilers. I've not played it. This is spoilers.
You better hope you got lucky with the ordering.
I know.
Chie, Rize, Naoto, and Yumiko. In what order do you save them?
You should know at least one.
Yu-Gi-Oh's first.
Yuki.
No, but isn't she called Yukiko? What was the last one, Slazo?
Sorry, yeah, Yukiko.
So Yukiko.
Chie, Rize, Naoto, and Yukiko. I have not typoed that with another game I'm playing at the moment.
So Yukiko is... What was the other ones again?
Chie, Rize, Naoto. Just gonna
Yukiko is first. And then what's the other three? Chie and the other two?
Chie, Rize, Naruto.
I've not met the other two yet.
I love how you said yeah, implying you will one day.
I might have to now.
I mean, if you say Yukiko, you have met them all. You just might not have realised it.
Probably haven't realised it. Yukiko, then the one that begins with R.
Rize.
Yeah. Then what was the other one? The other bloke? Or was it a bloke?
The other one? You mean Naruto?
Naruto. Yukiko, Rizzo, Chie, and Naruto.
So your answer is Yukiko, Rize, Chie, Naruto.
Yeah.
Nice try, but no cigar.
Damn.
You put Chie. Chie is in the wrong place. She's the first one you save.
Chie is first.
Yes,
Is
she
she?
doesn't have a big dungeon like Yukiko, but she is the first
I
one.
saved Chie.
You did. Yeah,
Did
you
I?
fight her when she's in like the weird chariot
I
thing.
saved Chie.
It's the tutorial fight with you and Yosuke.
I don't remember that part. I
I
remember the Yukiko one.
You
Yeah,
haven't
'cause
even
that's the first
played
main
that
dungeon.
much of it to be like, I don't remember that part. There's like 50% of what
That's
you
the
play.
problem. I don't remember that part, but I remember
Chie,
saying Yukiko.
Yukiko, Rize, Naruto was the order.
To be fair, the
So-
fact that I got three of them in the right order, ish.
Depends how you define that. But
In fairness, I got all four of them in an order. So that's quite an
congrats, you
achievement.
got 4 words I told you in an order.
Look, I'm clutching the straws right now.
Okay, so we'll do the last one because why not? Let's see how much Laura can hammer it home.
I mean, I'm going to go away because I've got nothing to...
Oh, I'm so happy you have. So,
I'm not now.
Laura, your last question is on Metal Gear Solid 1, nominated by Squiggy.
If I answer this,
Sweet.
can I get some bonus points? Because
No.
Metal Gear Solid.
No.
But to be fair, if you know this, I will actually applaud you because this is quite a mean one. So,
Right. I mean,
what-
I'm feeling really confident.
you've won.
I know, but I mean about getting this right.
What
Not...
is... Go on. Oh, ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
What
just
is-
really... I'm sorry, I'm just so
If
scared.
I keep interrupting, I'll never have to answer
Right.
it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is Mel's frequency in Metal Gear Solid? It's on the back of the game case / manual.
Cool. Basically, here's a nice story for you. Obviously, I played this digitally, and I basically texted Squiggy one time to be like, Squiggy, I don't know what to call. And he replied, and it was yonks ago, and it's not like I remember every message he ever sent me. So,
I know what it is. Because I remember texting you it.
I can't even string a series of numbers together that is remotely familiar, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pass.
Go on,
I'm
Squiggy.
just a bit
Show
failed.
them.
140.15.
That is exactly right.
Boom. Also, Colonel Campbell is 140.85. Octagon is 141.12.
Oh,
The Savin is
Squiggy.
140.96.
Squiggy, but the question is, who did you say first in Persona 4 Code?
You could list all the codec numbers from Metal Gear Solid. I'd be, that's great.
It's so...
Okay, right, Squiggy. To get at least a point on the board, mate.
No, I'm going away.
Homework, you're going
Going
away.
I'm going
are
all
you
out.
sure?
All or nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna take some pity on you here. Like, your home question is on Metal Gear Solid 3. I'd
No,
pick that.
For now, I don't want to go home in case I
Let-
get it wrong.
Let him go away, because if he gets Metal Gear Solid 3 wrong, he'll never write for the site again.
Oh, in that case, I'm going home.
Oh.
I'm going to get it wrong on purpose now.
No, I'm not saying you're never allowed not to write for the site.
No, that's what you implied. You know what? We'll finish on Metal Gear. We'll finish on double Metal Gear Solid. I'll go home.
Going home. Okay.
And if I get this wrong,
Squiggy.
I'm done.
Squiggy, what was the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 3 called?
Subsistence.
There you go. Boom. Squiggy gets a
Why
point.
could my questions be that easy?
Because you picked away every time.
Because
pretty much.
Laura put the pressure on early on by getting that World of Warcraft question. I am sorry, but that is too easy. That is not me clutching at straws, but that is literally
It
if you know
was,
anything
to be
about
fair.
games, you know the World
Oh,
of Warcraft
Rust-
expansion.
You know
That's
all
timeline.
6 World of Warcraft expansions in order. What?
No,
but
I didn't know. I knew that Legion and Draenor were like the latest, and then I knew that Legion was the last one.
If you'd give her like Cataclysm, Lich King, Burning Crusade, then maybe we could have had talk.
I probably got a Catalysm and that the wrong way
Yeah,
round.
Legion and Burning Crusade.
But I'm not gonna say that it was fixed. I'm just gonna say well done.
Even if you took away that question,
Laura's still away.
Yeah, but then I would have gone. But then I might have gone home for another one, and it
Oh,
would have been a
yeah.
different ball game completely. But yeah, well done, Laura. Deserved winner. As much as it pains me to say
4-1.
that.
And now you people know just how much these guys know about the games we put in our top 50.
I mean, I came off all right, so
Alright, I mean, I won't ask them, but the games you skipped were... Laura had some on Wave Race 64, Heavy Rain, and Animal Crossing.
Gosh,
I'm so
I wish you'd gone
glad I
home.
skipped Wave Race 64. I would have not got it. I don't.
What were your away ones? There was a Shadow of the Colossus question and a Wind Waker question in your aways, Laura.
Oh, yep, definitely wouldn't have gotten them.
Squiggy's home questions were Last of Us, you did Star Fox, Bioshock.
What was the Last of Us one?
What's the name of Joel's daughter?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
See, she's the one you play as Vi at the start of the game.
I know.
Yeah, I remember her. I just,
That bit.
Sarah.
Yeah, that was Sarah.
Oh. What's the
Oh,
I
Bio-
mean, it's too late
I know.
now.
What was the Bioshock one?
What's the material people are crazy for in Bioshock?
Oh, Adam.
Yep.
I wish I'd gone home. I should have gone home every single one, and I would have won.
That's the point. Yeah, no,
I
home
would have
run.
won
Like,
5-4.
people went, oh, I have to go away, and it's like you don't.
I wish I'd. Oh, I'm
There
such
was
an
a Tony
idiot.
Hawk's one there.
I wouldn't
and
have got
then
that
your-
one. I already know that.
Then- Actually, that was a fake level one, so you might have got it. And then the away ones. Let's see, you did that one. Left 4 Dead 2 was an away one, and GoldenEye was your other away one.
Gordon. Yeah, I wish I'd gone home now. I would have got.
Like more.
I would have won. I would have known more about my games than Laura knew about
You'd have had
hers.
4 points probably if you'd done.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get stuff right, but you would have had 4
No.
points.
Yeah. Oh well.
You live and learn.
Yes.
And-
Until next time.
Laura is the true champion of champions.
No. Round 2 needs to start at some point. Season
Okay,
2.
that's it.
Season 2.
Podcast 100.
But I can't wait that long. There'll be too many games in the top 50 then.
Who knows? Maybe we'll bring the quiz back at some point. But for now, this chapter is over. And your winner, the Grand Queen, Laura O'Leary.
thank you. Hold the applause. Thank you.
Oh, I'm holding it. But no, well done, Laura. You picked the right choices and got the right questions and
I
answered
loved
them.
it when the Red Dead question came up. I couldn't believe it was that easy.
No.
I know I went home, but I was like,
Yeah, that
Is
was...
this a trap?
Yeah. No, well done, Laura.
thank you.
You got lucky, kid. So now, if you haven't had enough of Slazo, we're moving on to the top 50, and Slazo's going to nominate a game for the top 50 as well. And guess where my vote's going already?
Well, to be fair, considering this is the first episode we're putting on YouTube and other things, you're going to get downvoted pretty hard if you say no. So,
Let's get some
because
controversy going.
I've been saving a special one for the 50th podcast. It's not necessarily a game I think is the greatest, but it's a game I admire for everything it's done, for its genre, and for the legacy it's had on gaming in general. So this week I am nominating Final Fantasy VII for the top 50.
This is
It
a cop-out,
is-
Slazo. Tell me about your favourite part.
My favourite part, it's when Aerith dies. So, because
Spoilers.
that actually cements one of the villains as a proper villain.
Isn't that a really
which is
sad
not a
scene
lot-
as well?
Ish.
Ish.
I mean, the death's kind of like maybe it'll look better in the HD one. In the regular one, it looks a bit, but it does kind of solidify Sephiroth as a proper villain because a lot of times, even in games like that, they cop out on death.
Yeah.
So they actually go, no, she's dead, she's out of your party. Hope you didn't put shit on her. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII, and it's not just because the game is actually pretty damn good. It's also like, at the time, JRPGs were a thing in the West, but they'd never really become a massive proper genre that's still on its own in our hemisphere. Final Fantasy VII changed all that on a dime, helped sell the PS1 a hell of a lot. Basically, massively increased Western awareness of JRPGs, suddenly you got a load of other franchises and a lot of it's not steampunk, but I don't want to say emo, but you know what I mean. Kind of that style of game suddenly became a lot more prevalent in not just JRPGs, but the entire gaming world. And yeah, it's thanks to Final Fantasy VII that a lot of JRPGs today can exist and that they have such a huge following. And it's thanks to that we've been able to play so many great Final Fantasy since. Thanks to that we got one of the best E3 moments when the remake was announced, because fans have been petitioning for that thing for like a goddamn decade or more, because that's just how much they love it. And a lot of what we play today has Final Fantasy VII to thank for. So, in my opinion, it may not be the greatest Final Fantasy, but it's certainly the most impactful JRPG of all time. So, Final Fantasy VII.
I've not played it. I know how much of an effect it had on people. The only thing I will say is that I know you said I'll get downvoted for voting no. There are a lot of people who recommend Final Fantasy VI as well.
Yeah, 6 is like 4 and 6 are the best of the 2D era.
Yeah. So it's fine. So if you had to say, if you could only pick one Final Fantasy game to put in, would 7 be yours?
I pick, as I said, I don't think 7 is certainly not my favourite. I don't think it's the best, but in terms of, bear in mind our top 50 combines quality and impact, you can't really say that there's anything else past 7 that can go in there.
That's
like, I know a lot of people will be like, but 9's better, and I agree, but it didn't have the impact that 7 did.
I am not a Final Fantasy fan, well known, etc., and I feel like I should be looking at what the general consensus is, and I feel Slazo's picked the right title here, because I see less arguments when it comes to saying any other suggestion. And also the fact I always put it on the the E3 announcement when everyone was clapping and joyous, and I sat there very confused.
The E3 of Dreams, where Laura sat there confused, as me, Mike and Dan were breaking down into tears over Shenmue and Final Fantasy and
I was like, oh, Money in the Bank starting. Hold up, guys. Some Rosie Rollins is coming. Oh, no, you're all crying. I mean, it's emotional. Come on, guys.
No, I've got no.
Follow-up questions.
No, I've got. It's one of them where you've pretty much nominated the game that we've said quite often that we've overlooked because we've not played it, and it probably should be in there if Darren was. If Darren was probably here.
Let me get you on. Darren and Mike could have probably done a better argument for it, so hence why mine's focused on Legacy. But yeah, I still think it deserves to be in there. Even if the three of us combined have not played a huge amount of it, I think we can all appreciate what it's done for the industry.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, obviously, if Darren and Mike were more regular, I don't want to sound like salty, but if
they'll be back soon, kids.
Yeah, but if they were like more regular on this podcast, I think it would have been in probably 25 episodes ago, maybe even more than that. So yeah, it's one of those games that probably should be in there. And to be honest, I think a top 50 can probably have maybe more than one Final Fantasy game in as well.
Yeah, but that would require, like, have you played Final Fantasy games?
No. But I was saying to you, like, people say...
Oh, no, there are others I could nominate.
That's what I mean, like, I think Final Fantasy VII has to be in the top 50.
7 is, yeah.
And then maybe, like, Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy whatever you like as well. I don't know.
13?
No, not 13. Not 13. Maybe 15.
8.
Maybe 15 will make it in. Who knows?
Well, that's not out for 2 months yet. So.
Well, yeah. If it doesn't get
that would have been in this podcast for a release if it hadn't been delayed.
That is a good point, actually, yeah. So should we just go straight to a vote, or...?
I think so.
I don't have anything else to say.
Laura?
No, I don't. I'm ready to vote.
I meant, Laura, what's your vote? I didn't want you to say no.
Oh.
Laura's gone for no, everyone. YouTube Dan voter.
Yes.
Slazo? It's obviously yes for you. And it's a yes from me. So, there you go. Final Fantasy joins the top 50 in our 50th episode.
It does.
Can't believe it's taken that long, to be fair. There goes my nomination for the next time. Because that was on my list of things to nominate.
Oh man, I think this makes us about 3/4 of the way done with the list. I think.
Yes, I believe so.
We're in, almost at 40. So.
Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad
It's
at all.
shaping up pretty nicely.
We are.
There's some stuff we'll kick out, but you know.
Yeah, but we'll come to that once we've got 50 in.
Yeah.
The top 50 will then be what do we want to vote?
The top 50 will then be how quickly can Slazo get Heavy Rain out of the list.
But no. So what we'll do is it'll be like once we get 50 in, the 51st game, we're like, well, which one do we replace with it? And then we sort of have a trade-off between the two.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like if Heavy Rain, I'm
Heavy
going
Rain
to try
is not the first one I'm getting rid of.
No,
I know
Heavy-
Grand Theft Auto 3 will be the first one
Grand
out.
Theft Auto 3 is the first one that's
Grand Theft
getting
Auto
bumped.
3 is the first one out.
I didn't nominate that, I'm sure.
No, I nominated that.
No, Squiggy nominated that,
Yeah,
and I put San
but-
Andreas in on the condition that GTA 3 be gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.
I'm happy to try and vote out Brave Race because I was just desperate that week.
Yeah.
What?
I don't.
Now you say this.
I really enjoyed it, and I still stand by it's the best
Oh
water
my
skiing,
God.
water jet skiing game out there. But then,
The ones I
How-
tried. But...
how good can a water jet skiing game really be?
Yeah. Well, anyway, this has
You
been...
may as well put Beetle Adventure Racing in there.
Sorry, what?
I know, what?
I feel that's a great place
Never
to
heard of Beetle Adventure Racing?
take for
No,
him and just.
no.
Oh my god, I'll have to show you this after the podcast
Yeah,
ends.
we'll have a look after. But this has been episode 50, woo, of the Party Chat podcast. You can find us on Twitter, at RetroRemastered, on Facebook at facebook.com/RetroRemastered, youtube.com/some squiggly stuff. Just search for Retro Remastered.
Or click the link that's below this video that
click
you're
the link
watching.
that's below this video. Yes, thank you, Slazo. Thanks for that. Obviously on YouTube we've got some other videos on there, so feel free to check them out on our channel. You can follow us all individually on our Twitter. I'm at Jody Squires, Slazo is at Slazo King, and Laura is at Law, which might be Video Game Queen soon after winning the quiz.
I also go by Pizza Gon Jr., but that's a whole different story.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask, but it's been a pleasure. We'll see you next week.
I'm Hexagon Senior.
You're all awful people. But goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. See you in 51 and 2 and 3.
4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.